What's up, you guys? If you're like me and you haven't ventured into the tower defense genre much since Pixel Junk Monsters and Field Runners, it might be time to get back to it. For the reasonable price of just $17, and less than half of that during the current sale, Towers and Powers was such a fun way to spend my weekend. You hover over the world as a god, defending residents of different islands from attacking monsters. With every monster you kill, you gain money, and the more money you have, the more people you can will into existence to man turrets, catapults, ice towers, etc., with the ability to upgrade each tower 2 times for faster and more powerful shots. But that alone would be too simple, so you can also have someone toiling away at building barricades or spike traps or even elementals to fight for you. Random power-ups like a fire attack, poison, health, or an ice attack will sometimes spawn above you and fly around for you to pull out of the sky and then hurl down at the world in first person, making you really feel like a god. And as the game progresses, you'll slowly learn to perform some gesture-based spellcasting to rain down fire from the sky, slow time, or a handful of other spells that'll help you when things start feeling desperate. And things kind of feel desperate right from the get-go. Towers and Powers is not an easy game, and getting 3 stars on all 15 levels will definitely try your patience, especially in later levels when you don't have enough money to even handle the first wave of attackers, so you'll be moving towers around on the fly. And don't even get me started on the occasional boss that'll ruin your life if it gets to the end of the path without you taking him down. Shit's intense, and that's on normal difficulty. There's also a hard and extra hard mode, plus an easy mode if you're not up to the challenge. To counter the intense gameplay, we're presented with beautiful, cartoony worlds, cartoony characters, and simple but great effects that all look sharp, clear, and colorful in the headset. There are minor issues, like the absence of adaptive trigger support, that could have been used to accentuate the effect of building towers or grabbing power-ups out of the sky. There's no smooth turning here, but that wasn't an issue for me because it's pretty easy just to look left and right to see the full island. And if a wave goes on too long, the music just ends, kind of abruptly, leaving you in silence a bit before it kicks back in again. But these are all minor annoyances at best, though sadly for the trophy hunters out there, there's no platinum, which kills some of the replayability, since there's less of a reason to go for 3 stars on every level, or even try the harder difficulties. That said, Towers and Powers is a great game that's just fun to play. And listen, if you don't know how Brian Bites work, well, they're not intended to be full reviews. They're supposed to be a review of the first couple hours of the game. And doing that was my plan for Towers and Powers, but I ended up spending about 6 hours with it, only seeing about 2/3 of the levels, before finally making myself put the controllers down. But this is definitely one that I will see through to the end, eventually. 3 out of 3 paws.